So this is my first time using a detailing keg. So I'm going to walk you through all of the basic parts that are included with the kit that I purchased from Scott, as well as basic setup to get this running. So we have a 5-gallon keg here. I actually have 2.5 gallons of water within it. So if you are using a rinseless wash at 256:1, most of them are going to be that. With this, you have your pressure gauge to see how much pressure when you fill it. We have our spray hose, as well as all the quick disconnects that are necessary. Now you'll see this black spray gun here. He's actually discontinued this. He wasn't able to get the parts from manufacturer. So he's actually switched over from this black kind of standard spray gun to a Stubby spray gun. And with that, he has included all of the spray tips that you would need, as well as a dual head air chuck if you want to use your own air compressor, a pencil tire gauge. So this is where you would fill it up with your compressor, and this is where you would release the air when you are done if you are wanting to refill it. I'll share with you guys just how to quickly attach and detach this. And then this is our tip that we put on here. So you can see we've got brass air valves, we've got quality quick disconnects on everything. So this is everything that is included in the kit. One extra thing that I did purchase to make this a little bit easier to use was the Ryobi digital pressure gauge. I even had this, I already had a battery, but he was able to very quickly fill up his detailing keg with this unit, even if you're portable on the go and you don't want to carry around a large compressor. And I really don't want to have to deal with setting up my compressor just to fill this up. And I can just be a lot faster using a unit like this. So for those of you that are wanting to use a detailing keg, you need to have some sort of air compressor. Maybe you don't want to have a large one. This is a great versatile option, especially for mobile detailers. So here's our basic supplies. Let's go ahead and get it set up. First, we'll put in our rinseless wash solution. We're gonna go ahead, put our lid on. Get this placed evenly, and then make sure it's kind of square. And then you're just going to push down. And when you want to remove it, you're going to release your pressure here and basically get your fingers under here, lift, do a little jiggle, and you're out. So we're gonna just put this back in. And I'm sure the more I use it, the faster I will become. Just gonna make sure that is sealed and seated in there properly. All right, we are tight. What's nice is with this, see we have a digital head right here. We're gonna go ahead, I'll turn this a little bit so you can see where we're at. The detailing keg's maximum PSI is around 130 PSI. Scott says he runs his anywhere from 60 to 80 PSI, with the minimum being 50. So even though I am using the detailing keg to spray down the vehicle with our rinseless wash solution, we're going to still follow that up with our rinseless wash. So I have my bucket set up with our 256:1 dilution ratio, along with the DIY detail, their clay towel, and their legacy sponge. Personally, this is my favorite form of wash media to do rinseless washes with. It has a nice, easy grip, 2 sides to it that allows you to kind of see the buildup level of dirt that you are knocking down with each wipe. And just make sure that you don't squeeze it dry. You have a nice, steady flow solution to do your rinseless wash with. So if you are wanting to do a rinseless wash on a dirty vehicle, I definitely recommend having some sort of tool to help pre-spray your vehicle down. And I mean, if you are a customer who's looking to do this in your garage, you can do something as simple as take a bottle, fill it up with some of your rinseless wash solution. And I will put it on kind of the direct spout, and you can spray your rinseless solution onto your vehicle. It's gonna help loosen, soften the dirt, but you can see I'm having to take a lot more time to spray it down. So then you can use something even like a pump sprayer to pump it up, spray it down. It's gonna be a lot faster, but again, a little bit more of an investment. Obviously, you can even use something like this. This is just a standard garden sprayer. I'll use this oftentimes for interiors, for carpet cleaning, but also for rinseless washes to very quickly spray things off. You can even go something like an IK Foam Pro 12. There are some rinseless washes that actually you can foam it onto a vehicle to just give you a little bit more clinging capabilities. This is actually a battery pack unit that you can see here. If you just this will pump it up for you, and then you can basically just foam down your vehicle or spray it down with your rinseless wash for more cleaning capabilities. But for those of you that you're looking to do dedicated rinseless washes, I use this a lot of time with foaming pre-soaks like APCs for tires and wheels, things like that. But when I saw the PSI capabilities of a unit like this versus all of these others, I knew that I wanted this for the blasting capabilities. So let's go ahead and get started with our rinseless wash.
Seeing as how this was my first time setting up and using the detailing keg, I did not realize that it came with a safety coupler to help safely remove the hose and gun. So once I engaged that safety coupler, then I had pressure.
Right here that says push up to pressure, push up. But let me show you what we got. There was one thing that right here, you'll see it says push up to pressurize. These were down. So what I did is I actually push this up, push this one up. You could see there was a lot of kind of solution that spilled all over the ground. But that is what is giving you the capability to use this kind of as a pressure washer. And then you can see, we'll come in.
My initial thoughts upon using this was, holy crap, this is going to be a game changer for me with winter detailing. I was nervous what kind of mess this would make in my garage, but was actually pleasantly surprised to find that it was very manageable.
And we're gonna soften and loosen all of the dirt that is on those panels. I'm like 10 feet back from the car and blasting it pretty easily with our rinseless solution. Right there at about 45 PSI. I'm actually It's actually almost like a pressure washer. You can see our step up here. So all of that grit, we actually blasted off with our detailing keg. Yeah, there is a little bit of puddling. Rinseless washes actually are a great way to clean garage floors, but whatever puddling I have, I can just easily mop up and keep working clean.
As a professional detailer, especially as I head into wintertime, rinseless washes are primarily the way that I maintain my customers' vehicles. And when vehicles come into me that are covered in road salt or grit, sometimes it can take me an hour or two longer to clean a vehicle. And having something like this that will help me blast the dirt off will allow me to be more efficient and faster, which equates to more profitability. So while this may be an investment, for some, you can definitely see where the benefits of this would be in the long run. So for those of you that want to try out a unit like this, I'll put the link to it down below. But there you have it, how to set up your detailing keg for rinseless washes. We'll see you in the next detail.